Hi everybody. So today I'm going to do a review of the NIV, our Family Story Bible. So it says, capture your generation's legacy with memory creating activities and keepsake storage pocket. So it comes in a very pretty clamshell box. I'm going to hold that right there so you can pause and read that top section if you would like. Then we will drop down to the features. One thing that I do want to point out is it's got extra thick 60 GSM paper. So, very thick paper. We do have Words of Jesus in red, 10.7 font size. So this one is a navy Leathersoft over board. Here's the ISBN number. This one does retail for $59.99. You can find it for less online, and I will put a link in the description box. I'm going to drop the camera down now. Alright, so this is a good sized Bible. This one measures out at 9 3/4 inches tall by 8 inches wide, and it is 2.5 inches thick. So on the front here we've got a copper color where it says Holy Bible. We've got a copper color gilding. We've got blue head and tail bands. So that right there is a good representation of the color. As I turn it other directions, it kind of loses that copper look to it. But really unique as far as having the copper color. So it's actually really pretty. And it is a Leathersoft over board. So it does have a nice pattern on there. On the spine, we've got Holy Bible. And we've just got those gilt lines, and then we've got NIV and Zondervan. So you can kind of see the pattern that's on that. But anytime the light hits it, it just really wants to be reflecting that there. So when we open it up, we've got kind of like a copper gold color paper, almost like a rose gold on here. And we've got a presentation page, and then we've got a really cool looking family tree page. So that is actually really neat. So we're going to have a page for births, marriages, deaths, special family events, and then we've got a church record page, and then we get into the Bible. So the colors that they chose on here, it's like a really pretty shade of red, kind of a deep red. Then we get into the table of contents. We're going to have a preface to the NIV. And then we get right into the Old Testament. And again, this is a 60 GSM paper, so very thick paper. So as far as the subject headings and the titles of the books and then our chapter numbers, they're going to be in that deep red as well. Our font in this one is a 10.7 on the font. So very clear, very readable. It is in the NIV comfort print. And then we can see we've got the wide margins. So if you just looked at just the dotted line, you're looking 1 3/4 inches, but if you measure from the end of the words to the outer edge of the paper, you have 2.5 inches there. So a lot of space for note taking. And then throughout this Bible, we're going to have pages that are going to be like this one here. And they will be easy to find because as you turn the pages, you can see kind of that red line right there. I'll get you a little bit closer so you can see it better. So we can see all those darker lines. So that'll be one good way for you to flip through it and be able to see these pages here. So that one's on Genesis 2:15. So then it gives you a section for here are some ways our family can take care of or has taken care of God's creation and world. And then it gives you the nice lined pages with some like a floral design on the background. So lots of space to put lots of unique information about your family. So this one here is examples of how our family was able to be a blessing to someone else. So I like the way that they've got these pages scattered throughout the Bible. And then it is really nice to have all that space to be able to just take the different notes and have this one so you can fill everything in, have the whole family participate, and then pass this down. So there's another page there on here are some ways God has delivered our family from trouble. But just a really neat Bible. I think that down the road, if you had stuff filled out in this and lots of notes and everything, this is just going to be priceless down the road. And again, really thick paper. So here we get into the New Testament. And then one thing that we can see here is we've got a really nice red letter. So another one of the pages. This one's, here are some of the ways God has provided for our family. And then the red letter in this is a really, really nice shade of red. The shade of red that they chose in this one is awesome for a red letter. I think a lot of people would like red letter Bibles more if it had red letter like this. I mean, they just did a fantastic job on this. We've got one ribbon marker, and it's going to be in a color to kind of match the page edges. So just a single-sided satin, but it is a wider ribbon. There's another one of the pages. Here are some ways we can love God and love our neighbors as a family. So these are just really nice pages to be able to fill these out. And there's quite a few of them. So I'm just showing a few for examples. Then once we get to the back of the Bible, we'll see a few things here. We can see that it is red letter all the way through to the end of Revelation. Then we're going to have a table of weights and measures. Then we're going to have quite a few pages for our family stories. So these are going to be pages that you can pretty much use for any of your family stories. So quite a few of them. Then we're going to have a note regarding the type. So it is the NIV Comfort Print by 2K Denmark. Then we're going to have more family pages in the back. So it'll have a spot for our family members, 5 words or phrases that best describe our family Bible verse or motto. So lots of pages for different things in here, like some family heritage, like our favorites. So just favorite things as far as like family traditions, holiday traditions, foods and games, and then our favorite recipes, our favorite family trips. And then there's pages for family photos. So just a great heirloom to pass down. One thing we can see here in the gutter is some stitching. So it does have a sewn binding, which is really important, especially on a Bible this thick. And again, 60 GSM paper. This paper is super thick. Then when we get to the back, so this is the pouch that they were referring to. So let me get you an angled shot of that. So if you had stuff to put in there, like important papers or some additional photos, that sort of thing, then you could always utilize that. But really a neat Bible, very unique. I think this would be awesome to fill everything out in there and to just pass it along. So I mean, I know that if I had one of these that my parents had started when I was younger, or even my grandparents, to me it would be my most prized possession. I mean, it's just, in the long run, it's going to be priceless to whoever ends up with it. So really a very neat Bible. So again, we've got the NIV, our Family Story Bible. There again is the ISBN number, which for a Bible like this, that's really a good price. So very neat. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.